you are at least showing up in a small way each day. I will share some example and below and break them out by daily, weekly, and monthly habits. Common daily habits to track are journal one sentence, read one page, meditate 1 minute, do one push up, stretch for 1 minute, write one things I am grateful for you, make your bed, wake up by time, go to bed by time, take a shower, floss teeth, wet myself, take medication, take vitamin supplements, play instrument for a minute, contact one potential client, prioritize to-do list extra. Notice that most items on this list can be completed in 2 minutes or less. Make your habits so easy that you can stick to them even on the hard days. For something to become truly habitual, you need to repeat it frequently. As a result, most habits are daily, but it can be helpful to use a habit tracker for various weekly or monthly routines. These behaviors would not become automatic like tying your shoes or brushing your teeth, but a habit tracker can remind you to complete them nonetheless. Common weekly habits to track: publish blog post, vacuum, take out trash, recycling, do the laundry, water the plants, write thank you note, tidy up your bedroom. Monthly habits: review finance, transfer money to saving account, pay off credit cards, pay bills, deep clean the house. You can also use a habit tracker to simply count how often you do the something. For example, if you want to keep the track of how many days you travel for work each month. Other ideas: days spent traveling, conduct weekly review, conduct monthly review. Finally, you can use a habit tracker to measure what you do not do, and I call these habits of avoidance. That is behavior you are trying to avoid. Habits of avoidance: non-alcohol, no Netflix, no online purchases, no soda, no sugar, no coffee, no smoking. Again, the habit journal offers a proven template and the fastest way to create your habit tracker. No need to spend an hour trying your own grid. Just write your habits down and you are ready to go. How to get the habit of using your habit tracker? Despite all the habit benefits, a habit tracker is not something that makes sense in every situation or for every person. Many people resist the idea of tracking and measuring. It can feel like a burden because it forces you into two habits: the habit you are trying to build and the habit of tracking it. That said, nearly anyone can benefit from habit tracking one from another, even if it is not only temporary. What we can do make the habit tracking easier. First, manual tracking should be limited to your most important habits. Second, record each measurement immediately after the habits occurs. Here the basic formula: after current habits, I will track my habit. For example, after I hang up the phone from a sales call, I will mark the call. I potential can a potential can one potential client column. After I finish meditating, I will fill the meditate for 1 minute column. After I put my plate in the dishwasher, I will complete the put all the dishes away column. Basically, what we are talking about here is getting in the habit of using your habit tracker. These little rules help you remember to pick your habit tracker and mark off another accomplishment. How to recover quickly when your habits break down. Finally, I want to discuss what to do when you fall off the wagon. Even habits take ends to some point. Perfection is not possible. Before long, an emergency will pop up. You get sick, or you have to travel for work, or your family needs a little more of your time. Whenever this happens to me, I try to remind myself of a simple rule: never miss twice. If I miss one day, I try to get back into it as quickly as possible. Missing one workout happens, but I'm not going to miss two in a row. Maybe I shall eat an entire pizza, but I will follow it up with a healthy meal. As soon as one streak ends, I get started on the next. One, I cannot be perfect, but I can avoid the second mistake. Generally speaking, the first mistake is never the one that ruins you. It is the spiral of repeated mistakes that follow. As I write in Atomic Habits, missing once is an accident, missing twice is the start of a new habit. Too often we fall into an all or nothing cycle with our habits. The problem is not slipping up, the problem is thinking that if you cannot do something perfectly, then you should not do it at all. Sure, a perfectly filled in a habit tracker looks beautiful, and you should strive to achieve it whenever possible. But life is messy in the long run. What matters is that you find a way to get back on track. How long do I need to track my habits? One of the most common questions I get it: how long does it take to build a habit? You will see all kinds of answers in 21 days, 30 days, 100 days. One popular answer right now is 66 days because there was one study that found that an average it took 66 days to build a habit. However, even within the study, the range was quite wide depending on the difficulty of the habits. I find that people are really trying to get and something else when they ask how long does it take to build a habit? What they often mean it how long until it is easy, how long until I do not have to put much effort in anymore. Look, all habits get easier with practice, but this line of questioning ignores the real purpose of building better habits in the first place. How long does it takes? The honest answer is forever, because once you stop doing it, it is no longer a habit. A habit is a lifestyle to build, to be lived, not a finish line to be crossed. You are looking to make small, sustainable changes you can stick with for years, and a habit tracker is one tool in your toolbox on the road to behavior change. It is an effective way to prove, visualize your progress, and motivate you to show up again tomorrow.